hottest DJ mixing the beats. Beats.
Watch on the TC.
Let go big chore.
Check it out, TC, the real gangster gorilla. Bang, bang, come on. None of mercy. This one is very classic, dedicated to all schoolers who are taking scholarship. And you who don't like school, just dismiss. None of mercy. The angel ruler said they must respect this. Dedicated to the whole nation. Me sing. Every pressure on your mouth. You're illiterate and foolish. You might on a crook. And you're not gonna get no work. And you're deep like a puss.
This is Let's Talk Tuesday edition of the New Vibes with Miss Pretty J and yours truly, Dapper D.
How you doing, Mo?
Take it out.
Good?
Yeah, everything is good. You guys give us a second to, get it going.
Let's get a chair out of here.
Hey guys, remember to like, share, and tag. This is Let's Talk Tuesday edition of the New Vibes show. The good, the bad, and the sexy.
Alright. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody is good. Happy Tuesday. See each and everyone out there trying to do this Flexx FM right now. Good, the bad, and the sexy. I just want to give an early shout out to a couple of our sponsors here. Taco Wings and Things, guys. Taco Wings and Things located at 65 West Oakland Park Boulevard. That's in Lauderdale. And their phone number is 954-779-7866. That's Taco Wings and Things, guys. Put your taste buds to the test is their slogan. A little bit of Jamaican, Mexican kind of mix. If you, if you understand the name of it, you can get jerk taco wings, jerk pork taco, jerk chicken taco, quesadillas,
some Lauderdale heats,
wraps.
Those good wings
on that chicken flavor, that Lauderdale heat.
Those wings, they're the bomb. They're the bomb.
I mean, I like the mango habanero.
That's your favorite.
That's my flavor right there. You know what I mean? So shout out to them for that. That's definitely a good taste right there. All right. What else do we have going on, mommy?
Oh, okay. There we go.
Everything's good?
Yes. Thank you guys for chiming in. I had kicked out for a second. But thank you guys for chiming in. This is Let's Talk Tuesday edition of the New Vibe Show.
What did you do this weekend, Mama? What happened? Where did you go?
In Atlanta.
You just ran away. Didn't say nothing. Just got on a plane and took off. What really happened?
I had a great time. Shout out to Christian and the team. I had a great time. I was in Douglasville, Atlanta. I went to Piedmont Park. Atlanta had their B-Reggae Festival there on Saturday. Actually, it was Saturday and Sunday. A pretty good lineup on Saturday. A lot of local people from here, from South, was there.
Nice.
Sprague Bands performed. He definitely did a hot show and closed it out. We had performers like Don Ute was there. It was just so many more. During the entertainment part, I get over to that part. But just reflecting a little bit on over the weekend, it was really, really, really hot.
Okay.
Piedmont Park. Yeah, man, I'm sore, Dap.
So rain. I mean, that's all we've been seeing all weekend is rain. It's like you gotta wait for you gotta watch the sky. You gotta listen.
Yeah. They said it was gonna rain on Saturday, but it didn't do any of that.
Lightning has been out of control, but it was a great weekend. I actually got a chance this weekend to do my first outside broadcasting with the team. TC and Trish. We were at Fins and Things.
Yes, for the back to school bash.
Yes. What's her name?
That was a great look.
Oh man, CJ Love had that back to school giveaway for the kids. That was great.
That was a really
a lot of parents turned out, a lot of kids. It was good, and it was not just it was everybody. Like I saw everybody in there. There were Jamaican people there, American people, Haitian people. There was a couple of white people. I mean,
I liked about it that the knowledge that they were sharing with the children, they were the information was very informative.
The games and stuff that they had them play was very educational. It wasn't just a game just to play a game. It was something to teach them while they were enjoying themselves.
Right,
So
right.
at least now they know that learning is fun and you can have fun while learning. It's not just to sit down and look at a board or look at a screen. You can do fun things that actually help you to learn and revise stuff that you would need.
Yeah,
So I liked it. I liked it a lot.
It was quite a few back to school bashes. School for Palm Beach County. I'm thinking Broward and Dade went in, started this week for school. And, we just wish them a safe, happy school year. And while we're speaking of school, that's part of our topic.
Of course.
Yeah, our topic is back to school. Let's talk education and success instead of outfits and shoes. Yeah.
And that's a very, very, very good topic tonight, guys, because what we realize is happening is that a lot of parents are, instead of focusing on, having their kids mentally prepared for going back to school, they just want to, put them in the biggest brand so they can look better than the other kid. You know what I mean? That's really not what it's about, because you can look better than the other kid, but if you ain't learning nothing, I'm gonna tell you something, in the future you're gonna look like a bum compared to that kid. That's how the flip roll happens. You know what I mean? Because you're gonna be flashy in school, worried about the wrong things, and then missing out on actual education.
Right. And our second hour, we're gonna talk about how important the parent involvement and parent engagement. Those are two different things, and we're going to talk about how that plays along. But they're engaging and they're involving themselves in the wrong areas of the child's life instead of in the fields or the areas where it should be. But we're going to touch on that a little bit. Our second hour. What else you do, Dap, this weekend? What else was going on this weekend?
This weekend coming?
No, last weekend. Did we reflecting on our past weekend? What we did?
It was an okay weekend.
It was okay. Slow kind of weekend.
After the back to school, actually went to Ross Lee's fish fry.
Okay, shout out to Ross Lee.
Jamrock fish fry. That was,
Yes, it was
look.
Saturday. Yes, you're right.
It was Saturday.
You're right.
Saturday.
Gotta catch it again. I enjoyed it that first time.
It was a nice nice party, a nice vibe. You know? I like the energy. People came out and supported. You know what I mean? Which
really,
I the key
got
part.
to attend one before.
The first one that was.
Right, and I really enjoyed myself. And again, shout out to Ross Lee, for that. But hey, give us some, give them a tune or something, Dap. Get them wake them up. Give them a tune till we get this topic going. Get some people going.
But I really want to kick the show off with this song right here because it's back to school season.
Hey,
whether
Bruce
the kids
Allen, hey, Jotev, hey, Rick
school
Small,
already,
Sonia Sanders,
or they're
Keisha
heading back to
Burks,
school.
Pamela, oh my God, I gotta say, Dap, shout out to Pamela Hankerson out in the Glades. I met with her. I was supposed to meet with her on, I think it was Friday. But anyways, I made it happen. She got the supplies. They had a wonderful back to school bash out in the Glades. Flexx FM and the Miss Pretty J show donated to that event. And I just wanted to make sure I give a shout out to Miss Pam. She's tuned in. Pamela Blake.
Good night, Miss Blake.
Pamela
How you
Blake,
doing?
and that's out in the Glades. That's out in our Western County, out in the Glades.
Shout out to everybody in the Glades.
I don't remember the name of the church that did the back to school bash, but
is that where they had the free haircut for the boys?
Yes,
and stuff like that.
Yes. So we just want to give a shout out to them. I don't remember the
just to let you guys know that you guys are doing something great for the community.
Thank you.
Keep
and
it up.
Anytime the Flexx FM family or the Miss Pretty J show can help you out, just let us know, and we got you. Okay, I just wanted to put that out there. I definitely forgot to mention that last week that Flexx FM and Miss Pretty J show was a part of that. Forgive me. Don't charge it to my heart.
We'll let you slide this one time, Mama.
Don't charge it to my heart, but
I'll let you slide this one time.
I think I did mention it to production. How are you, boss man? I did mention it to production, but again, thank you guys, Miss Pam out in the Belglade area. Thank you.
Miss Pamela, thank you again.
Yes, man.
Boss man, what's up? How's everything going?
Hey, Julia. But again, thanks you guys. So what are you kicking it off with, Dap? I'm sorry, I had to just tell Miss.
But of course. I want to kick it off with this one from Bounty Killer. You know what I mean? The legendary warlord himself. But this one is not about war. It's really about, getting the kids back to school and getting their education right and getting them learning ready for Monday morning.
None of mercy. This one is very classic, dedicated to all the schoolers who are taking scholarship. All you to don't like school, just dismiss. None of mercy. The angel ruler said they must respect this. Dedicated to the whole nation. Me sing. If you pressure you illiterate and foolish, you might on a cook. Or you not gonna get no work.
DJ Goldfinger, big up yourself. Welcome to the show. Lady Medusa, what's up, my sister? How's everything going? Check me out, guys. Lady Medusa, I can see you liking, but I can't see your comments. So just run over to Flexx FM radio page and just go follow, like and follow, so I can see you when you pop up here in the chat room, all right? I can definitely see your likes, but I won't see your comments until you jump over there and just, go follow the page, like everything and get right back here and we good, all right? Definitely give a shout out to the Medusa vlog for shouting out Dapper D and the Fire Thursday last week. Thank you for that, my sister.
None of mercy. This one is very classic, dedicated to all the schoolers who are taking.
Just hoping all the parents out there are getting the kids 100% ready for back to school. Whether they're back in already or they have a few weeks to go, just get them right.
Okay, guys, remember this is Let's Talk Tuesday edition of the New Vibes with Miss Pre-J and yours truly, Dapper D. And our topic tonight is let's talk education and success instead of outfits and shoes. And this was particularly my topic, and I must put that out there and say that because the first day of school, that going to the schools, listening to everybody, seeing all the pictures on social media and everything, and it's like everybody was so hyped up about the hair, the shoes, or the clothes or whatever, and no one was really focusing on having those conversations with the children about being at school, going to school, listening to your teacher, following through with your teacher. The difference that I noticed with that from here and being in Jamaica, growing up in Jamaica, it's a bit different at that standpoint, because when you're going back to school, in Jamaica, we don't wear just whatever to school. Right.
Everybody has to wear a uniform. So at that time of the year, it's not whose kid got on the Jordans or the Yeezys or whatever sneakers are hot right now. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because I'm not a sneakerhead, so I don't know what's going on in that world. But it was about the tailor and the dressmakers.
Right.
Because it doesn't matter what school you're going to. Whatever school color your school wears, every girl will show up to school in that color, and every boy will show up to school in khakis.
Right.
So none of these things matter. Now I notice that parents are like, instead of let me get the strongest book bag in the store that will last, or let me get 10 extra pack of pencils, it's alright, this shoes, he gotta wear this shoes because I don't want my boy stepping out in school and he looking, he gotta look fresh, he gotta, I don't think he's even worried about that. And even with the little girls, it's the same. And I don't think they are worried about that.
It's a waste of time, really, because they don't, as children, they don't really know the value of it. I just think if we valued our children more and instill in them great values and great morals, I just think they would go so much further. And that is a part of just being involved or being engaged in your child's life. Teaching them, it goes so much further than just clothing or shoes. They were so wrapped up into the name of the shoes, the name of the shirt, if they got this or if they got that. I don't know. So I think if it was just more focused on the education, we would have much more, many more successful children.
True that. I believe
I think
that.
the graduation rate would go up.
Parents, basically, what we're trying to say is to be focused on the right things in your kid's life when it comes to their education. It's not about what they wear to school. Yes, you don't want your child to go to school looking raggedy. We all know that. We don't expect that. But what we're trying to say is it's not all about what they wear to school.
So what do you think? You think society has gotten it all messed up?
A lot of people got it all
society?
Messed up.
What do you say about that?
But a lot of people do have it messed up. You're right. Most of the parents are in competition, especially if they are all from the same community or surrounding communities and they know each other, especially if the kids have been going to the same school for a couple of years. Now they're familiar with each other. Now this person, I want my son to look better than Miss J's son next year, because last year she was trying to make it seem like her son was the best, and a lot of times it wasn't even that. A person is just proud of their child, and all you have to do as a parent is just be proud of your child. Don't make it a competition.
So why do you think those conversations aren't important? Why do you think, I know nowadays we have a lot of younger parents. The parents are much more younger. But why do you think that conversation is not an important conversation to have with your children when school is getting ready to go back in? Because I think conversations with your child about being respectful to not just the teacher, to other children, I think those type of conversations are important. I think respecting the class, the school period, walking down the hallway. It's a lot of other conversations that could be taking place with your child outside of just what kind of shoes they want to wear, or what type of name brand shirts that they're gonna wear. There are a lot more conversations that need to take place with these children, because
your kid got that polo on. That's what's going on. They
being a former educator,
the Gucci on, and
I will have children, and this is a conversation that can go on for days. I've had students where they come in and they can tell you they have Gucci or this.
They know the brands by
they
name,
have Polo,
not just by
Gucci.
looks. They know it by name.
They can't spell their name. They can't tell you their real name. They'll tell you their name is JoJo. But they can tell you they have
your kid coming to school talking about no brand, talking about his name is JoJo.
And this is what they
parent,
do.
you need a smack. Yeah, not the kid. Parent, you need a smack.
And I'm sure a lot of you see it. It's happening, and I'm sure a lot of you see it. I see, and I've dealt with it so much because of the fact that I taught. I'm a former educator. And that was one of the things that was so annoying to me. I would get them in class and it would be like, asking, what's your name? They can't tell you their name. Hey, really Leah, bad. How are you? Hey, DJ Goldfinger. Hey, Tashea.
That's really
But yeah,
bad.
You can't, it's sad. Like, you can't go any further than that with them. You have to, that's one of the children where you have to take that child and you have to reprogram them and have those conversations with them that mom or dad should have had at home. Now, as a teacher, as a former teacher, we now have to take time away from the other children and from the class, because I have to teach little Johnny how to sit down. I have to teach little Johnny
how to spell Johnny. What
those the F word is not a nice word, or the B word is not a nice word. We as educators, so I'm not saying all teachers out there are great teachers, but I'm just saying our topic is let's talk business and success instead of outfits and shoes. And I think if we had just more of that, parents instilling that in their children about being respectful, and just because they have this or that on, that doesn't make a difference.
True that.
Yeah, they are in competition with each other. Those kids want to wear light up shoes. Wait Those kids be wanting to wear light up shoes, and they send them kids to school with Gucci on, and they can't even spell their name. And you know what? That's right.
100% right. You know why? Because the light up shoes is more exciting to the child than a Gucci shoes. He don't know nothing about no Gucci shoes.
No, he doesn't.
Okay?
And she is so right.
He doesn't know anything about no Gucci shoes. Where he gonna learn that from?
They would rather
he know them lights look pretty, and he wants to walk around and look at his shoe like.
Yes, all they want to know is they got those cartoon characters on there, and the shoes are lighting up.
Thank you.
They don't care anything about that. If you took that same energy to sit down and talk to them on how to be respectful to the teacher, then I think that would be better.
True. Empress Unique, welcome to the show. What's up, mama?
How was the book bag drive? I know it was a success.
I meant to text you about that, mama.
And Empress Unique, our topic tonight is let's talk education and success other than outfits and shoes. Being that this is back to school, you know, we have so many parents that get focused and caught up in the wrong thing. You know, they do get caught up in the wrong thing. Yeah, they so caught up and worried about what the children gonna wear, what they're putting on, even if they can't afford it, Dap. Even if they can't afford it, you will be surprised how many moms out there. And
again, guys, I don't want anybody out there to get us wrong now, please. Okay, your child should look their best going to school. 100%, I believe in that. But you don't need to dress them up in all these fancy brands.
No.
And like what Shell said.
Yeah.
Some of them don't even know how to spell their names, but they're coming to school in Gucci. You know what I mean? Yeah, kids gotta look cool. Like, I saw a picture of a dad and a son, and they both had on, you know, the whole outfit.
Right, uniform.
You know what I mean? And I looked at it and I was like, all right, cool. And I looked back at the picture and I remember me and my son, and we were going out, and I'm like, okay, I'm put my shorts on, tank top, and he's like, Daddy, I want to dress like you.
Right.
I'm like, cool. I put my shades on. And he went and get his Sonic the Hedgehog shades. Now, you can't tell him nothing. He cool as hell.
But look, you see what you were doing? You had his undivided attention, and that's what I'm saying to parents. When you take that little extra time, because they're like sponges. They watching everything we're doing. They're seeing everything we're doing. But that's the perfect opportunity, the perfect time to instill in them of how to treat their teacher, or how to treat the other children in the classroom with them, or how to behave when they're walking down the hallway, or how to behave when they're inside of the lunchroom eating. That's the perfect time. When you see what you did? Just something so simple.
That's it.
Something so simple. Again, guys, it's Let's Talk Tuesday edition of the New Vibes with Miss Pretty J and yours truly, Dapper D. And our topic tonight is back to school. Let's talk education and success instead of outfits and shoes. Don't
want to say it, brands. Because they ain't worth it at the end of the day if your kid gonna come out of school not being able to spell their name correctly, or not being able to sit in interview because they do not know how to comprehend or conversate with a person, simply because they were worried about the shoes that they had on. Because daddy say, yo, you got on them $300 whatever boy.
And it's always those children. And guys, I must put this disclaimer out there that this is Miss Pretty J and Dapper's personal feelings, has nothing to do with Flexx FM. These are our personal feelings.
Take it up with me so I can put you in your place.
But that's one of the things that they get so wrapped up into XYZ instead of what's really important. I mean, half of the time they don't even check a backpack, but they worried about their kid have that polo on tomorrow. They don't even no, and I'm so serious. I am so serious.
It is.
And being a former educator, I have to say that you have children going to school today and other reasons than getting education. Absolutely. I don't know who just.
I don't know what they looking for if they ain't trying to look for education.
That comment just came up. The children going to school looking for something other than education.
Wow.
But they are going to school, disrupting the children that are there for the education. You got some parents that don't even take up 2 minutes with their child, but they got on the $200 sneakers. Mm-hmm. They got on the $60 to $80 shirt, and they have on the best of the best. And those are usually the children that go around and make the less fortunate ones feel bad. I believe, this is a comment from Empress Unique. I believe in children being clean and nice for school, also prepared to learn, meaning have the materials they need. But the parents that taking above and beyond, my advice is please start a college. Please start a college fund with some of the money. And you're absolutely
Empress Unique.
Empress Unique. This is
Thank
what
you.
I mean. Education
Buy
and success.
him a $30 shoes and put the other $270 in a account for him to go to college. Him
So
not know nothing about $300 shoes right now.
At Empress Unique, they don't even know the value of those things. They don't even know the value, and then they don't know if parents, if you took that extra change and do what Empress Unique said and invest it into a college fund, put it up for them, you would be surprised how successful that child would be. Do you know what you're showing them when you do that? But we don't
Teaching
get
them to
that
be
Empress
egotistic.
Unique. This is what we're trying to get into, the instill the education and the success part in it, more so than getting caught up into the materialistic things. You know? Yes. Yeah. But again, I say you just gotta talk to them.
True that.
You know what, that little, you see how you say you got dressed and you put on your little marina and your shorts, and he wanted to put his on. They pay attention, and that's all they want. That's all they want. A little of your attention and a little of your time. And you be surprised how much you can do with them in that little time.
True that.
In that little time. Sure. I'm gonna give a shout out to Leo Express Medical Care. She specializes in all type of care, from women's health to men's health. If you need school physicals, work physicals, PPDs, all those things are done. She'll get that done. Pap smears, and also if you need any first aid, CPR, and AED training, she also does that there. Leo Express Medical Care, Euconic Body, where the doctor there is Leona J. Pierre Burnett, ARNP and FNP-BC. She's immediate online and telephone medical care. So if you need to call them for a consultation, you can get that right over the phone. And treatment. You have an online pharmacy there. The office number is 561-508-7318. Fax number is 844-723-7007. And it's www.leoexpressmedicalcare.com and health@leoexpressmedicalcare.com. Location is 1870 Forest Hill Boulevard, Suite 209, in West Palm Beach 33406. No health insurance, no problem. Hey guys, I have an article I want to share about. I came across this and I just really want to share. It's a great opportunity. Applications must be completed online by Friday the 23rd. I'm gonna get, hey DJ Trooper, I'm gonna get to your comments in a second, but let me go over this for anyone that has any teens. This is a teen program for anyone that has any teens. Guys, just listen up. You can spread the word. If you don't have a teen, you may have a niece, a nephew, or cousin. But it's for a high school student who is interested in the arts and journalism and is active on social media. The Broward Center for the Performing Arts is now accepting applications for the 2019-2020 Broward Center Teen Ambassador Program. This is the Broward Center Teen Ambassador Program for high school students. High school students that are attending public, private, or home school in Broward, Miami, and Palm Beach counties are eligible to join this program. Now, this program provides behind-the-scenes experiences and exclusive educational opportunities, including introductions to performances in every artistic discipline. Acting as an in-house theater critics, these students must demonstrate and dedicate to both the performing arts and writing. Teen ambassadors are responsible for sharing with the community their experiences at the Broward Center and affiliated venues by posting their experiences to the Teen Ambassador website and their personal social media outlets. Now, detailing their experiences through writing reviews, these students offer a teenage perspective and they gain exposure to a variety of performance styles. Now, all the applications must be completed online by Friday, August 23rd at 5 p.m. Mailed, or you can drop it off in person. Now, I'm gonna say this twice. Parents, you cannot complete an application for your high schooler. I'm gonna say this again. Parents, you cannot complete the application for your high schooler. They have to complete it on their own, and they will not be considered. If the parent has filled out the application, they will not consider your application. Your high schooler has to submit the application on their own. And applications will be notified of acceptance in the program by Friday, September 20th, and will be expected to attend 2 activities each month. I just think this is an awesome opportunity for any high schooler that's looking to get into any media, production, advertisement, or what have you, journalism, or whatever. And like I said, this program is open to all high schoolers in Palm Beach, Dade, and Broward counties. So to get that, what's that information? They can go to look up the Broward Center Performing Arts Center.
.org/teen ambassador.
Yes, look up that program, guys.
BrowardCenter.org/teen ambassador, or you can call them up at 954-468-2689, or email them at teenambassador@browardcenter.org. All right, yes, guys, and yeah. I like that.
That's awesome.
That's very good. Yeah, for the kids.
Yeah, it's an awesome opportunity for teens, and they get exposed to so much. You know what I mean? And like I said, if you know a teen or you have a teen that's interested, try to get that application in by Friday the 23rd.
And I think it's a good idea. Something more constructive and positive for our teens to do.
Absolute journalism.
Take away that time that they have so much of that they are not using constructively or positively.
Right.
You know what I mean? Give them something to do. And you never know. They might have liked this a long time ago, but never knew where to go to do it or how to learn.
And guys, it doesn't matter. As long as this is a high school student, they could be private school, public school, or even homeschool. They can get involved into this Broward Center Teen Ambassador program.
So what are we looking at, like a 14 to 19, something
high school
like that?
Is 14 to, depending on their birthday, 18.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so you guys just check it out.
It's very good.
Again, if you're interested, visit browardcenter.org/teen ambassador, or call 954-468-2689, or email teenambassador@browardcenter.org.
All right.
And that's a good thing that they're offering that program. Really, really good thing. Okay, because a lot of us blacks get recognized into that journalism field or area, and it's a lot of us. Speaking of that, but I'm gonna read some of these comments. This is Let's Talk Tuesday edition of the New Vibes with Miss Pretty J and yours truly, Dapper D. And our topic is back to school. Let's talk education and success instead of outfits and shoes. Auntie Shell said, they spend all that unnecessary money on that expensive stuff and prom now. It's time to go to college. They making a GoFundMe page saying support my baby.
That's crazy.
Wow. You are absolutely right. I've seen that.
Trooper, you're right, though. Trooper said back when he used to go to San Diego, uniform had to be Chris on the first day of school, which was true. And as I said, your kids got to look clean, you know what I mean?
Right.
And, you know, it brings less distraction. You're 100% right about that, Trooper.
You're right.
Because everybody, we all got on khaki, so
yeah, exactly.
ain't
We
nobody
all
got no
wearing
time.
the same thing.
Yeah, that's it. Unless you older kid in a higher class where you're wearing a white shirt or a tie or an epaulet on your shirt, then that's about it.
And
I
completely agree with the uniform idea. I completely agree with it.
It's very good. It
like
takes away the distraction.
Yes, exactly right. Like he said, it takes away that distraction. Empress Unique says, in the end, mama to each his own. Big up to my parents that's motivating their children to make those honor rolls and high fact scores to make the future brighter. You're exactly right. Thanks, Empress Unique, for that. You're exactly right, and that's what we want to focus more on, the education and the success of our children. That's what we want to focus on.
What's happening is a lot of these kids are being rewarded before they learn anything.
Right.
You know, let them bring in those high scores, and then you can say, okay, you can have one of this or one of this. But when you abandon them with all of it,
it's no appreciation.
Okay, what am I working for? Because I already get a $300 sneakers and I already get all the games I want and all these things. So what exactly am I going to be working hard for?
Thanks, Goldfinger. We appreciate you.
You know what I mean? Big brother, Wagwan. Big up yourself. It's all about this Saturday, guys. This Saturday at the Blue Mountain Restaurant and Bar. My brother DJ Goldfinger from Grenade Sound will be celebrating his birthday alongside with Firehouse from Skytop Sound. Big up yourself. Happy birthday, Firehouse. Today is his actual birthday. And I think
happy birthday.
Goldfinger's birthday is on the weekend, and then, you know, my birthday is going to be next week, but we'll get into that a little bit more
today?
Later. Firehouse, Skytopper.
Firehouse, Skytopper.
Yeah, man,
is he there? Is he chimed in yet?
I need to let him know what's going on, but, you know,
when he chimed in.
You know, I came through like 3 weeks ago, came to Fire Thursday as my guest DJ, and he definitely ripped it up, you know what I mean? So big up to yourself, my brother. Happy Earth Strong.
Nice,
you know what I mean? Many more years to come. It's all about blessings. You know?
And again, guys, this is Let's Talk Tuesday with Miss Pretty J and yours truly, Dapper D. And guys, our mission here is to inspire you, encourage, and entertain you. Be that voice for the community.
Yep.
Any artists who have developed their skills to become a complete brand, we have that platform here at Flexx FM Studios for you. You know,
I mean, you know me, mama. I'm always in search of.
Yes.
You know, I don't. If you have ever watched one of my interviews, you would notice that I would never even, you know, talk about anybody that's already established and is doing their thing, making all this money.
Right.
You know what I mean? I always want to look for that person that is trying to get into that arena. You know what I mean? Or has a foot in the arena but needs that helping hand, that platform to help them elevate whatever it is that they're doing to another level, so more people can see it and gravitate to what they are doing. So the music is always welcomed. As I tell everybody, just make it radio friendly so I can play it here.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? That's about it.
And we do have one that we're gonna come share soon with them. I think Shine Time.
Shine Time. Shout out to Shine Time
out of Montego Bay.
I need to get those tracks together,
yes,
so you know
we're
gonna have that ready for you guys. But shout out to Shine Time.
So,
definitely good work.
But again, guys, our topic is let's talk education and success instead of outfits and shoes.
True that.
Let's talk about it.
True that. Goldfinger, what do you think? Expensive bag of expensive shoes. What do you think?
Empress Unique says, my children have to earn what they want by bringing in the grades. And believe me, they be deep in my
So you getting them grades, right? But that's what I'm talking about.
She's teaching, but it's a lesson there.
What you got to understand now as a parent, right? You see that what you're doing right there?
Yeah.
You are teaching your child to be independent and go work for what they want. You're teaching them that from home. You might not notice that this is what you're doing, but by you telling this kid, okay, you like the PS4 and you want to play whatever the new game is that's out. This is what I want from you. Last term you gave me a 78. This term, I want something above 85. This kid comes home with a 95. What do? Yes, sir, PlayStation you got with the game that everybody is playing. So you can go and play it. But guess what? This is not your life. You're going to play on free time when homework is over and the studies are done. When school is out, that's a whole different story.
But do you find it, and not just say you personal, but do you find it that a lot of parents find it easier to try to be their friend instead of and have those conversations that need to be talked about, opposed to opposed to just being that parent that's stern and look, I'm not.
This is what I call it.
Because I'm that parent.
I think as a parent, you got to be a parent friend. Why I say this? Because first you have to be a parent to this child, so the rules will still apply.
And they don't come with
be a friend
though.
to your child. Why do I say be a friend to your child? Because these kids are going to trust that person who they consider to be a friend. So if you, the parent, becomes the parent friend, you will find that your child will trust you a lot more than they will trust somebody they met at school or at church.
With knowing how to draw the line.
That's why I said parent first, and the rules still apply.
But I think so many of them get caught up, and that's why we're having this topic, because
you can't get caught up in the friend part. So many of them get
caught up into trying to
be the kid's friend.
Be their friend. It's like they're afraid of hurting their feelings.
No, I love you.
And it's like, what do you say to those parents that do that?
When it comes down to it, just remember who you're dealing with. You are dealing with daddy, and I will tear that up with no apologies. Put you in your place. Right. You know what I mean? And that's that thing. That's what's happening. That's why you're in the supermarket and you see these kids dragging the parents, and they're talking a certain way to the parents and being disruptive and disrespectful, and all the parents can do is hold their heads down, because what you did was became a friend parent. You were a friend first before you became a parent. So now that you and this child, who is your offspring, on the same level, they're talking to you on that level, and you are now being embarrassed and shamed because you didn't teach your child respect. You know what I mean? Like my son.
I want to go back to one the topic that Tashelle said about spending the money.
Yeah.
And then when it's time for college, they put up a GoFundMe account for that. Once again, back to the education and the success part, because if that parent had that instilled in them, that it wouldn't be a GoFundMe account being able to go up, and I just think a lot of times, if we as parents, because I'm not gonna even say we as black people, white people, orange people, green people, I'm gonna say we as parents would be parents instead of the friends, it would be so much better.
Yeah.
Be so much better.
As I said, just try to be a parent first before anything else in your child's life. You have to be a parent first. You have to be the person that you are the person drawing the lines, and you have to start it from a young age. You cannot raise these kids as if they're your equal up to the age of 12, 13, and then try to be their parent then.
No, it's too
when
late
you hear
now.
of the parents and the children knocking out the parents. That's when you hear. I have seen mother and daughter fight.
Wow.
And I don't mean get into a loud argument and go slam a door. I mean knives were drawn and blood ran type of fight.
But where do you think that come from? Not trying to get off the subject, but where do you think that come from? And I'm gonna read Empress Unique said our job as parents is to prepare our children for the mean world. Yes, this is what I was just saying, Empress Unique. Do you think some of them as parents, some of us as parents, are afraid to hurt their feelings? You got to prepare them for the mean world, which is not
you gotta be
being
the first
afraid
person
to hurt their feelings. You
Yep.
gotta give it to them blood raw. But you want them to grow up to be educated. You want them to grow up to be successful. And I think when parents are not engaging or involving themselves within the child's life, and if they are, a lot of times it's in the wrong areas. So I think if we engage in our children's life and be involved a little bit more, we would see a difference.
I believe so.
I completely agree.
Stop. Like for me, one of the things I miss the most about, being around my sons is the fact that I'd like to take them outside and, play soccer. And I've been doing this, from my oldest was a baby. You know what I mean? It's called parenting interaction.
Right.
You know what I mean? You don't always
talking
have
to them.
You don't
asking them open-ended questions.
Not all the time. You got to just get them something to do to get them out your face.
Right.
Be in their face.
Yeah, be in their face.
That's how you gonna know your kids. That's how you're gonna know how they think and how they operate. You have to be in their face.
Boy, Dap, I was always in my face. I
Makes sense, huh?
Man, I stayed in my children's face and I stayed involved and I was always engaged.
Did it work? Did it work?
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Because I must say, I do have a really good relationship with my children, and talk to them on a daily basis. We hang out, we laugh, we crack jokes, we
have fun about everything,
and we can talk.
I remember one time my sister said to me, I saw Shamar, and his eyes were red. Is he smoking? And I'm like, I don't know.
That's your oldest?
My oldest. But I'm going to ask him. This is his aunt, so she has every right to inquire about these things. Okay. Called him up. I asked him. He didn't say yes at first. He said, nah, Daddy, it's not feeling good. And he said it, and I laughed because I was there before. I was once 15, 16 years old, coming in the house, just like you. It's okay. We all know the signs. Right. And it goes on and on and on. Till one day he finally decided he wanted to tell me. Told me. I said, that's what you gotta understand. See the fact that you could be man enough to tell me? We can always chill. And I would rather you chill with me than out there with somebody else, because I don't know what strangers are gonna do. I know I would never do anything to hurt you. You're my child.
But that's guidance.
So, as a parent, don't kill your kids about things that you do because they're doing it. They got it from somewhere.
Well, like she said, look,
embrace it.
And protect them. Saying we can love them, but we are not friends. They have to be boundaries. And this is what I'm saying. You got to draw the line somewhere. Keywords are love, respect, and boundaries. And you are exactly right. If you don't draw the line, you got to have those boundaries. You are absolutely right.
If there was no line from the beginning, there will be no line in the end.
No, because it goes left. I see some people with relationships with their parents are like, makes you just say, So, but again, this is the Let's Talk Tuesday edition of the New Vibes with Miss Pretty J and yours truly, Dapper D, and we are talking about education and success for our children instead of clothing and shoes, outfits and shoes.
Outfits and shoes is not all that. Yes, your kid got to look nice for school. They got to be clean and fresh.
They get another new school year.
You don't got to try to make them look better than that person's child, because they
caught up. That they get caught up.
The kids don't even know what's happening.
They're gonna get caught up.
Okay.
But we
don't do it to the kids.
No, this is a new year, new school year. We want you guys to have a safe, blessed, and healthy new year, new school year. And just guys, think about the teachers. You parents. We're just wanting you guys to have a little bit more involvement, be a little bit more engaged in your child's life, and I'm sure, I'm most certain that you'll see a difference. You'll see a big difference. And on our second hour, that's what we're going to talk about: ways that you can engage, ways that you can be involved in your child's life. And you know what, Dap? You know how we have a lot of this killing and everything going on with these children?
Yeah.
And and I say children because that's who's doing it. Nobody's involved. Nobody's involved. Nobody's engaged in their life. Nobody's around to say, "What are you doing? What
Stop this.
And
This is not
it's
right.
sad. But these are the things that, because if we don't get it right at home with them, these are the things that trickle over into the school system and
I
interfere
love,
with other children's
I love
learning.
the relationship I got with my oldest son. You know what I mean? Because I could be anywhere doing anything at any time of the day, and I'll just get a random text. "What's up, Daddy? What you doing?" And I'll send him a picture of what I'm doing, or I'll text it to him, or the other day he texted me, "What's up, Papa? Good? What you doing?"
Right.
Working on a car. I sent him a picture,
Hi,
of the
Christine.
car with the front off and everything. And he was like, "I wish I was doing that right now." At least I know
gotta
he
keep
would
them
rather to be
engaged.
doing something productive with his life.
Exactly.
Thank me very much for being a
Doing
great
something
dad.
productive. And when we're
You know what I mean?
involved and when we're
That's it.
engaged, that's what
That's
they
it.
learn to do.
He grew up from coming to the shop with me to see me working on cars in the front of the yard. 18 years old.
But you didn't let him just sit over there and watch you.
Oh,
You
no.
brought him in and say, "Pass me that wrench."
He be bringing
Or,
screwdrivers,
"Pass me that
thinking it's a wrench and
screwdriver,"
all that.
Yeah.
Listen, what I loved about it, and this happened a lot with him and with Jaden. They would bring the tool and be like,
How are you, Christine?
"Daddy, you need this." And I'm like,
This is the Let's Talk Tuesday edition of the New Vibe Show, and our topic is back to school. Let's talk education and success instead of outfits and shoes. What do you got to say to that, Christine?
Christine Powers, how you doing, my friend? How's everything going?
Yes, that's
But,
what
you
we're
know,
talking about.
You
And
gotta
then
interact with your kids.
absolutely. In the second hour, we're going to just touch on ways to involve yourself
In
with
your
your
kids'
children's lives, or
Find
being
things that,
engaged.
you can
things
do
that
that
you can do.
they will want to
Even
do
when
with
it
you.
comes down to school, because I think when you involve yourself and engage yourself with them in school, they become very successful. Their grades go up. The behavioral change. You'll see a difference in them when they have that engagement, that involvement with the parent, instead of just seeing the parent sending them out to school or them coming home. When you got that, makes you feel good when you see your parent coming to the school and you got a parent meeting and your mom comes. That makes you feel good. Now, if you the kid that just terrorizing the class, you're not gonna like when mommy
man.
comes.
I've seen a lot of that in my day coming up in school. You know what I mean? Because
Christine.
Vincent,
We're doing
what's
fine.
up, brother? Big up yourself. Christine Powers.
Yes, you are right, Christine. It is about the children, and that's what we're talking
But that's
about.
what it should be.
It should be. Yes. And
stop,
that's our topic.
Stop involving these kids in grown people stuff.
Allow them to be
and
children.
then when they start to act grown, you gonna kick them in their face talking about you acting too grown. Who taught them this?
Yeah.
Who taught them these things? There's a video circulating of a party going on in Jamaica, and there was a little boy. He couldn't be more than like 6 or 7, and he was behind this lady, and she had on just her bathing suit, 2-piece.
Right.
And he was twerking and I don't know if that was his mom or whoever. And she came and grabbed the kid and put him to the corner, and like she was pointing to somebody saying, they should not let him do that. But I'm like, if he was watching Tom and Jerry, he would have not seen that. That's all I'm saying. If he was watching, just name another cartoon, Dora, Diego, whatever.
But they're sponges. That's why.
If he was watching Aladdin, whatever, if he was watching the Transformers, he would not know that.
That's why I say it's so easy to talk
But
to them.
because you're comfortable with doing this around them, they feel comfortable in doing these things.
They think it's okay.
Of course.
They think it's okay. They absolutely do think it's okay.
You see a little girl, 3-4 years old, she over there bending over twerking.
She learned.
It's
that's
okay.
Learned behavior.
Now I know who your mama is.
We're going to get ready to go to a commercial break in about 2 minutes, guys. Remember, this is the Let's Talk Tuesday edition of the New Vibes with Miss Pretty J and yours truly, Dapper D. Don't go anywhere. Remember to like, share, and tag.
It's just crazy though how these things happen, man.
Yes, and our
DJ
topic
Bummer,
is
pick up yourself. Canada on the check-in.
Our topic is let's talk education and success instead of outfits and shoes.
Oh man!
And we're going to talk about
Empress,
ways.
Unique's comment before we go.
Yes, before we go on our commercial break, Empress Unique says, make time for your children, participate in school activities, and converse with them about what's going on in school and wherever they are, where they go. And you're right. This is what we're talking about.
100%.
Because that's what's happening. They're not engaging.
All you parents that are trusting your teenage kids to go out on movie dates with people you don't know, take the time out to go on the movie date with your child.
Find out.
Watch the movie they like. You don't gotta like it. Just watch it with them.
And we're going to talk about
ways to engage. See the difference
engage.
In the relationship that you have with your kids.
And to stay involved when we come
in
back
the second half of the show, guys.
Commercial
how to
break.
relate with your kids. How to do it the right way.
Like, share, and tag.
All right. This is Flexx FM, guys. It's flexfm.live or Flexx FM Radio on your Facebook, Flexx FM Radio on the TuneIn app. All right, this is the good, the bad, and the sexy, and this is our Tuesday edition of the New Vibe Show. And we'll be back in about 2 minutes, and we're gonna definitely keep the conversation going. Empress Unique, thank you for chiming in. Anthony Terrell, that's my brother DJ Bummer. Thank you for checking in all the way in Canada. Shireen Powers, Vincenco, that's Westmoreland in Jamaica on the check-in. You know what I mean? West Palm Beach. Thank you guys very, very much.
In your face, all over the place. We're online 24/7. 24/7. You're listening to the hottest internet station. Flexx FM.
This is a public service announcement. If you're riding, please remember to wear your helmet. If you're driving, remember to fasten your seatbelt. Do not text while driving. Remember always to be on alert for any pedestrians. This has been a message from the Safety Department of Flexx FM.
If you want to put your taste bud to the test, well, try the all-new Taco Wings and Things, which is conveniently located at 5567 West Oakland Park Boulevard in the city of Lauderdale. Feel free to try our wings combo. Our wings flavors are Lauderdale Heat, Sweet Lakes, Honey Garlic, Hot or Mild, Buffalo, Hot or Mild, Nacho Cheese, Crispy Fry, Lemon Pepper, Barbecue Jerk, Mango Habanero, and Barba Liquid. You'll never try a sub till you try ours, which is our jerk pork sub or our finger licking jerk chicken sub. Stop on by our location today. Try any one of our combos. We're open Monday through Sunday, Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. And on Sunday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. That's Taco Wings and Things, located at 5567 West Oakland Park Boulevard in the city of Lauderdale. For more information and direction, you can call 754-779-7866. That's 754-779-7866. Taco Wings and Things. Stop on by today and put your taste bud to the test.
Lifts my heart up when the rest of me is down.
Why advertise with Flexx FM?
Advertising on Flexx FM Radio brings the community to your doorstep.
Your commercial is professionally produced. We offer competitive rates and our own flexible payment plans.
Do you want the word out about your new established business?
And create dedicated customers. Then advertise on Flexx FM Radio.
Advertising with Flexx FM Radio should be your next call.
Call 954-729-2082.
That's 954-729-2082. Or email us at flexfm@gmail.com. That's FLEXXFM@gmail.com. Flexx FM.
Radio at its best. Don't hesitate.
Last year, we put a smile on over 200 kids' faces. But this year, we're going for 400 smiley faces. On Sunday, August 25th, Junction Finest Outreach presents their second annual back-to-school Kids Treat and Fun Day at Claremont Bus Park. That's Claremont St. Anne, Jamaica. Music and entertainment by Jamada Sound, DJ Tino, and Jeff and Baldy Movement. There'll be lots of giveaway and prizes. Parents, come on out and bring the kids out for a day of fun and treat. There'll be a designated kids zone with all the fun stuff. This event will be live streamed by Flexx FM. That's Junction Finest Outreach second annual Back to School Kids Treat and Fun Day. Start time is 12 noon, so get there early. Get there.
Flexx FM brings the latest news, sports, weather, talk, and entertainment. Compelling talk shows on issues that the world can relate to. live broadcast that brings our viewers closer than 3D and much clearer than HD. We are your source for live radio.
Are you tired of iCable bill? Well, here's a solution to your problem. Get Cast IPTV for just $30 per month. Yes, $30 per month. You heard right. Cast IPTV provides subscription and panel that supplies stable hosting streaming all around the world on your smart TV, Samsung, LG, Sony, Google, Android, and Fire Stick for just $30 per month. No complicated installation needed. Just call 954-397-1230. That's 954-397-1230. So, if you want to reduce those iCable bills, then get Cast IPTV. For more information on how you can start saving today, just call 954-397-1230. That's 954-397-1230. Call today and start saving.
Hottest DJ mixing the beats. The station that rules the nation. From state to state, country to country, we play the hits just for you.
On Flexx FM.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to the New Vibe Show. That was Daddy trying to come take over the board. Like, you was missing, but I had it. Thank you for the help, though.
We love you guys.
You know what I mean?
Hey guys, we're back. I gotta say hello, Jatef Datagwan.
Jatef.
Rick Small, thank you for chiming in.
Can I get Datagwan dub plate, please? I'm asking while you're watching on this live. I want to access the work and
you gotta work on the dub plate and Miss Pretty
Listen, Jatef, this is the one time when you're gonna have to work on Mama separate because I need mine.
Love you, Rick.
Because everybody asking me, yo, who sing that song? Who that artist? Today is Rick's birthday. Couple of days. Rick is a Leo like me.
Yes, we gotta give
Uncle
you a
Rick, come
happy
on.
belated birthday.
Rick, you gotta come see us.
Hey guys, wait.
I haven't seen you in
Flexx
so
FM
long.
Production team.
You gotta come see us.
I just want to say the Glaze is saying thanks for the donations for back to school.
Oh,
they
yes.
were able to give out 53
Pamela,
book bags.
53 with supplies.
With supplies.
Yes.
So I just wanted to let you know. I forgot to say it last week. Don't whoop me, guys.
Yeah, and it was at the Inspirational Church of God.
Inspirational Church of God.
It turned out great. Yes. Definitely.
So, yes.
Definitely.
Yeah. And let me see. Miss Pamela says she taught the children to be respectful to adults as well as their peers. I sent them to school to become productive citizens in society to make a difference because one day it's going to be them raising their kids. You are absolutely right, Miss Pam. Sonia, hey family.
Sonia, you said it's whose birthday?
Is she watching? We gotta give a shout out to Tanya.
Tanya Saunders.
It's her birthday.
Big up my lioness sister.
We got how many people we gotta say happy birthday to? Dad?
A lot.
I think like 2 or 3 of them.
We
got Rick Small.
Rick. Tanya,
Goldfinger,
Tara, that Sky Topper, Firehouse.
Who else?
Danger Kid, happy belated birthday. Who else again had a birthday? Somebody else had a birthday last week. I'm trying to remember.
We sung happy birthday to a couple of people.
Yes, we sung happy. Nana.
Yes,
Grandma's
my
birthday
mom.
like a week ago?
Yes, my mother a couple of weeks ago.
Had a birthday. Happy belated birthday.
Happy birthday, Rick, to everybody.
Guys, I've been celebrating from the 1st of August.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, your birthday is officially the 22nd, right?
It's 22nd.
And
my birthday, the party is on the 24th.
Yes.
At Gideon's HQ.
Sonia, you guys coming down? You guys come down.
Sonia and Tanya,
Georgia.
Let's come on down, guys. I will just let me know. And so I can start finding the hotel for you guys from early, so we have no problem with a place to stay.
You all guys,
right? Please.
Hey, Angela.
Let's all it's gonna be fun.
Happy belated birthday to Trinity. I don't know whose daughter is Trinity. Maybe it'll come up. I just saw the
Trinity. Happy belated birthday.
Trinity, happy belated birthday to you. I don't know who else. But happy birthday from Flexx FM and
The entire
New
family.
Vibes
The
show.
entire family, guys.
Absolutely,
Just, thank you
absolutely.
guys for
This
coming
is
out,
Let's
you know what
Talk
I mean?
Tuesday edition of the New Vibes with Miss Pretty J and yours truly, Dapper D. And our topic tonight was Let's Talk Education and Success instead of outfits and shoes. So we want to talk about now ways that you can be more involved, more parent involvement and more parent engagement. And I must say parent involvement is different from parent engagement.
True that.
Involved means you're involved
In your kid's life.
Engaged meaning
You're
there,
making it happen.
right? You're making it
You're a
there.
part of the process.
You're a part of it.
Being involved is being 1,000 miles away, just being supportive monetarily,
Right.
whatever. Being engaged is when you're there. Go to the parent teachers meeting and all these things. Go meet the teacher. Go know her or his friends at school. Go, you know what I mean? Just go learn about your kids. Don't stay back and wait on somebody else to teach you about your kids. Learn about your kids. Know what your kids like and what they don't like. When I walk into any of my kids' school, I start talking. They're like, okay, all right. You daddy, yeah, that's
absolutely.
me. I am that guy.
Why do they stand back? This is the other thing of not being involved. And if you're not involved, that means you're not engaged. I must say that again. If you're not involved,
you're not engaged.
You're not engaged.
You're not engaged.
Because those are two different things. So you have to be involved with the child's education.
I remember
to be able to be engaged with the education, you have to be involved.
Again, what I mean, if you guys realize, most of my kids stories will revolve around my oldest and my youngest, because that was the time when I was really around the moms a lot. And I remember with Shamar, they had what was called Boys' Day at school, where the fathers were invited to come to school and be a part of whatever activities were going on at the school.
Right.
And it was the male teachers and just the boys.
Right.
And, I was happy to be one of the only fathers there, but I noticed that there's a class of 45 students, but this class only came out with 3 dads.
Yeah.
There's a class of 35 students, but only 3 dads are here to support their kids.
Always.
You know what I mean? And it's like, come on. And then we worry about these kids being misguided. Who is there to guide them in the first place?
And this is why I say, if you're not involved, you're not engaged.
You're not engaged.
You're not engaged. Again, this is Let's Talk Tuesday edition of the New Vibes with Miss Pretty J.
Engaged is, Jaden's school having a read where parents come in and read to the kids, and I felt I was happy.
And that's a great example of being involved and engaging, because you're not just there, but you're making yourself a part of the class.
Yes.
You're sitting in and you're reading a story to the
we
student.
came in, and me and mom got together and we're like, okay, do you want to do it or do you want me to do it? All right, you want to do it? Okay. Because that's me. I'm always wanting to be involved. So she was like, okay, I'll go to work, you go do it.
Right.
She ordered the cupcakes. I picked up the cupcakes. I got to school, the box of Capri Sun. They got cupcakes and Capri Sun. Because they're kids. They're excited about that. You don't got to get them nothing crazy. They're already overly excited about that. And the candy.
And other ways.
And they sit down and you read to your kid's class. You show such a great example to your child. You got to, just like Mama said, they're sponges.
They are.
They absorb these things.
They absorb different things. And you know how many times the school, like in the beginning of the school year, the parents got to go in. You have all this paperwork to fill out. You got to update your pickup list. You got to put down all the allergies. You got to update your address, update your phone numbers, XYZ. They also give you something where, what would you like to do to come in the class to volunteer? You can do anything from volunteer on a field trip. That's being involved, and that's engaging.
Yep.
You can, when you are going to those parent meetings, that's being involved. When you're involved in your child's life, that means you want to know what's going on. You're a part of it. You want to know every single step of the way. As a former school teacher, a former educator, that was one of the biggest problems that we had on trying to get parents involved so that they could be engaged in the child's learning. It was difficult. I mean, we would try everything down to door prizes, to gift cards, to just
the trying is what counts. Is the fact that you're actually trying, because a lot of people really don't.
Because a lot of times they don't want to come out to a parent meeting, because the first thing they'll say, I've been at work all day, I don't feel like going to sit up at a parent meeting.
Go.
Or some. And you know what I found out? The ones that want to come and be involved, the ones that want to come and know what's going on in the child's classroom, want to know what that child is doing, want to know what's going on a daily basis, want to know what their child ate at school, those are the parents. Those parents that want to know that are the parents that don't have any transportation.
Yep.
Those are the parents that can't get to and fro. They want to do more in their child's life, but their situation,
Pat, what's up, Pat?
Their life situation is hindering them from being able to do so.
All the way out there in New York, Pat out there in New York saying hi.
Yes. Hi, Pat in New York. But this is the thing, those are the parents that wants to be involved, want to do things in their child life. Those are the ones that are not able. Those parents that have those nice cars.
That's the part.
The parents that give those children.
That's another part that I don't get. You know what I mean? And shout out to my brother Ted in New York. You know what I mean? There was one thing that I realized that, you know what I mean, everybody did the same thing, and it was like it showed me that, you know what I mean, no matter what people say about fathers, at the end of the day there are gonna be real fathers, because I'm gonna tell you this, there were days when it was just me, Ted, Jason, and Kirk. And if Orlando was there, and I want you to understand that we all had our kids.
Wow. That's good.
You see where I'm going, Mama? So it ain't an all mamas out. Like us guys at Chuck E. Cheese with the kids.
But that's conducive to the learning. That's healthy. When you got dad that can take up their time and go do something with the children and mom, that's
what
healthy.
This does for the kids.
Yes.
Kirk was there. He had his daughter and his 2 sons. Jason was there. He had his daughter and his son. Ted was there. He had his son. I was there. I had my son.
You see?
It's what we need to do as parents. What parents are not doing these days. Don't get them nothing to go take up their time. You be a part of that time. It's valuable to their upbringing.
Exactly.
Trust me when I tell you this. It teaches them right from wrong. It starts somewhere with you, the parent, and if you don't do it, please don't argue. When the NYPD and the LAPD and the whatever PD is kicking down your door, don't argue. You was not there to teach them what was right and what was wrong. You was not there to teach them. And let me tell you something. Everybody gonna say, oh, a mother will raise a great son. Yes, because there are strong mothers out there that can raise you an amazing young man. But let me tell you something.
I hear you, Dad.
It's good to have, if not a father figure, an uncle, someone of that gender who can relate to them, because the relation goes but so far.
Yeah, Dad.
If they don't get that part, a little bit is gonna get skipped out.
Yeah. You know what, Dap?
A mom can do it, but not all the way 100. She might take it to 90, 95. Hell, she might take it to 99. But that one, he's going to need that person who he can relate to.
But you know what, Dap? In out of all honesty, I'm a very strong woman. And I raised 2 good boys. One of them, he's my rebel child. He gets thrown off a little bit every now and then.
Every now and then.
He a little touched, but he bounced back.
Some deuce.
He bounced back. But
Mama did it to you, bro.
I didn't spoon feed him. I didn't babysit him. I was there as a mother should be.
Yes.
And I'm gonna speak the truth and I'm strong as strong can be. When it was at some point where I said, it's nothing else. Hell, he needs a man now.
It came to that point.
At this point,
know where the limit was,
exactly,
and you saw
I'm keeping it 100.
that you got to the limit.
And it's not as that I didn't think that I was doing a great job.
No,
it's
you were
not
doing
that
an amazing job.
You know, that I was a bad mom or he was a horrible kid. None of that. I just think at that point, he needed a man. And I must say, as a woman, and to all women, if he had that man, just say like now, how I have Malcolm in my life now. If he had that male there that's showing him how to be that man, he would get, he would have got it sooner. I don't know if anybody understands.
And that's what a person got to understand is a mother could teach you right from wrong.
Exactly.
But she cannot teach you to be a man. You know why? Because she's a woman.
I can't do that.
Shout out to all the strong mothers out there. And I don't want you guys to bash me and say, oh no, Dapper. No, you cannot teach your son how to be a man.
I mean,
you could teach him the greatest of the greatest, but
I was just
it's gonna get to that limit where your job is over. You have nothing more to teach him. Now he needs somebody to show him how a man is supposed to act. And you know what?
If he doesn't have,
supposed to respond.
If those young men, those boys don't have a real male figure around them, oh my God. That's something. That's either okay, the Holy Spirit, Jay, don't you say that. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. But
don't say it.
I'm not gonna say that. But
say it.
I think that they do need a man in their life. A man, and I don't mean when I say a man, I don't mean just a male because he have a seed between his leg. That doesn't make a man. Time makes a man. And I know when they have that around them, they have someone around them being that role model, leading by example. I know that it tends to be much better. I'm sorry.
It is what it is.
Some people may bite my head off for that, but
the truth is the truth.
It is. I'm not going to sit here and say, and I did a hell of a good job with my boys. I'm still just saying, at some point, they needed daddy.
Yep. I would hang around my cousin, and her boys will get upset, and she will look at him and be like,
hey guys,
Uncle Dapper is here. Don't forget Uncle Dapper is here. And they will look around like, oh.
Yes.
You know why? Because she knows that when it gets to that limit,
that's it.
That limit.
Hey guys,
then you know what? They're going to need somebody to pull them up.
This is the new Let's Talk Tuesday edition of the New Vibe Show with Miss Pretty Jane.
Ross Lee.
Dapper D.
Big up yourself, my brother. Thank you for chiming into the show. Don't forget to like, share, and tag somebody.
Hey, Ross.
Who you believe can relate to this
Ross.
right now.
Give me a second, Ross. You all right?
You know what I mean? But,
yes, thank you guys for the likes, the shares, and the tags. But we're talking about ways that you could be involved and or get engaged in your child's education so that they can be successful.
I find that a lot of people would put their kids in aftercare. It is good if you are busy and you have something to do. This is me. Like, I know Jaden would be in the daycare. The daycare closes at 8, so he could be there until 8. But I get off of work at 4. Do you think he's going to be there at 8?
8:01.
No.
8:01.
No, he getting picked up at 4:30.
No. You.
We going to the park.
Yeah, you gonna pick Jaden up at 4.
Yeah, you gonna fall off your bike and bruise your knee.
But you got some parents that cry if it's no after school.
I know.
If it's no aftercare, because
and just like you said, 8:01, because they squeezing everything out of it. That 1 minute.
Let me tell you something. I taught school for 23 years. 23 years, and the children that were in aftercare were
Wow.
the first ones there
Last ones to
and the
leave.
last ones to leave.
That is bad.
And I would feel so
That is bad.
sorry for those children.
Let me tell you something. And not to bash anybody, you know what I mean? I don't know if my baby mother or any of her friends are listening. Not to bash
And again,
anybody.
I must say these are Miss Pretty J
And
Dapper D's personal feelings.
100,
This has
100%
nothing to do with
all right,
Flexx
let me
FM.
hold my disclaimer real quick before anybody try to say.
must put
you
that
know what
out
I mean?
there.
But
Yes.
there was a time I remember she had a day off of work. But like normal, I woke up, I took Jaden to daycare, and he was at daycare until I got off of work, picked him up, and we went home. I don't want to know what you did all day. It's none of my business. Not to say I was not happy when I got home, because a lot of things that should have been done were not done, and you were home all day and Jaden wasn't here. Flip the script. I got a day off of work. What you think went down? We watched the whole season of Sonic the Hedgehog. What you mean? We made hot dogs and hot pockets, and we had ice cream and pie. You feel me?
Yeah.
We ain't sat couch all day. We was on the carpet all day.
Because you know you one in a million there. We got some out there just ain't doing.
And those things to me, those are the memories
Those are priceless
grip.
moments.
You know what I mean?
Priceless
Like
moments.
I remember, I was in a semifinals back in Jamaica. We were playing soccer, what we call football, and we were playing soccer, and I was in a semifinals, and I remember getting an elbow, and my lip popped, and I was bleeding out my face. But the crazy part was when I got to the sideline, and my son and my daughter was right there.
Right.
You know what I mean? And my son was like, "Daddy, you okay?" Uncle Michael just hit you in your face. You know why? Because Michael is my friend, but we just playing on two separate teams today. But they know that that's my friend. That's somebody they see on a regular. So my son said, "Oh, Uncle Michael just hit you in your face. Are you okay?" That part right there. That little part right there. Now this kid understands that we didn't have a fight.
Right.
We were just playing a soccer game, and an accident happened. And even though Daddy wants to go back in the game, I can't, because my heart is pumping too hard from running around. So my blood is flowing too hard. So I can't go back out there. And he's like, "Oh, Daddy, you're not gonna get to play." It was alright, but you know what? The team still won. We went to the finals, and he get to hold up the second place trophy. We didn't get first, but
that's a prime example of being involved and engaged. You know, even though he was there with you, but that's a good example of being engaged.
I didn't leave him at home because I was going to play soccer. I wanted him to come see what was going on.
And a lot of times, us as parents, we find it easier to leave them home or leave them with someone else, or put an electronic device in their face, or
it's okay.
computer. You know, we find it
we
easier
can watch
a lot
what
of
you want to
times
watch.
to do that. You know, or
You know what I mean? It's that simple. You as a parent, you're gonna get to watch what you want to watch at any time you want to. But sometimes it's okay to sit down and ask your kid, "What do you want to watch?" And don't get up and leave them the minute it comes on. Sit and watch it with them. You put it on and you get up and leave?
I put it on and I get up and then some. But that's what happens with a lot of us.
If we're
as
home
big
alone
people, we forget
and it's afternoon,
we forget the kid in us.
I might be cooking.
Because I get up and go start doing some grown people stuff and forget
like
about
I said, I might
the movie is on.
Yeah, that's true.
So
that happens.
we do that.
When there is the time, spend the time.
Yeah, you're exactly right, guys. And I'm
as long
saying
as
it,
you have
I
the
of
time.
course get guilty. I'm guilty of that at times.
Spend the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's okay. I'll be like, my friend came to my house one day, sent Jaden to open the door. Jaden opened the door. He came in. He was like, "I expected you to open the door and Jaden to sit down. Is that what you guys are watching?" I say, "Yep, that's what we're watching." Are you watching with us? I think we was watching Dr. Zeus, Cat in the Hat. Is that what it's called? The Cat in the Hat?
Yeah, Cat in the Hat, Dr. Seuss.
We was watching Cat in the Hat.
Yes,
he was
Dr.
like, "Is that
Seuss.
what you got?" I'm like, "Yep, that's what we're watching. Are you watching?"
And like Miss Blake said, she taught the children to be respectful to the adult as well as the peers.
Yes.
And we don't have any more of that. We don't have any more of that. They just dress them up and send them out.
Young men.
It's no time to teach them about how to do this
your
or do that
sons
to
to
be
respect
respectful.
a woman.
Because if they don't get the education part together, they're not going to be successful. You have to get your education
what's up,
together.
Sheena? Where you been all night? Claudette James, welcome to the show.
Hey, She, Claudette. But you have to be...
True that is.
I don't know. You gotta be educated to be able to be successful.
You have to be more involved. That's something that a lot of people don't understand in life.
Absolutely.
Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't send your kids to college, because not all the time a college education
isn't for everybody.
is going to. Thank you.
You know, college isn't for everyone.
But being focused on what your child's potential is will help a lot.
And that's the part
a lot.
Engaging. You have to be involved and you have to be engaged in your child's education in order for them to be successful. There's no way.
When my dad
How are you, Claudette?
Teaching me about cars, showing me when he was doing the oil change, I never thought to anybody that I would become a mechanic because I loved wires. So I was always fixing up something to play music in my room.
But had not Dad took up that time
of that
extra time with you, you wouldn't have known it.
Thank you. And I didn't turn out to be an electrician. I turned out to be a mechanic.
You see? All because that's what Dad was doing, right? And he took up that time to show you.
He working on my uncle's truck. And this is another thing that I gotta say for male and female out there that are raising kids. If you have to shun your child when you're doing something, it means it's something you're not supposed to be doing, or it's something you're not supposed to be doing in the presence of your child. I want you to understand what I'm saying.
Shakira.
Whatever, if you have to send your kid away when you're doing something, it is either something you're not supposed to be doing or something you're not supposed to be doing in the presence of your child.
Wow.
This is why I say this. A lot of times we're doing stuff and our kids come around and what we do, move. No. My son,
he gonna stay there?
He could cook. And he taught his sister to cook. You know why? Because when his mom was cooking, or if I was cooking, or his grandma was cooking, nobody told him to get out the kitchen.
No, those are
pass the scallion.
That's not the time when
give me the carrots and stuff. You can't cut it, but you can pass it.
You got to keep them in that end.
You can't cut it because I don't want you to cut your finger, but you could pass it to me.
Yeah.
And for them just feeling that they're helping a part of the process to make the dinner, it changes a lot of things. You got to understand, guys. You got to understand. You have to stay involved. You have to stay engaged in your kid's life. Don't wait on society to raise your child. I'm not depending on the teacher at school to teach my child right from wrong. He's supposed to teach him an education. It's my job to teach him right from wrong.
Okay, guys, this is the Let's Talk Tuesday edition of the New Vibe Show, and we're going to get ready to go into some entertainment news here. We're going to let Dap give us a little tune, spin us a little song here.
Kind of caught me off guard, Mom, because I was listening to this song this whole time. I know y'all might can't hear it, but I was listening to it. And it's entitled Beautiful.
But yes, Dap is going to give us a little tune here while we go into some...
You know what? I'm not going to play that one.
Entertainment news. No. And remember, this is the Let's Talk Tuesday edition of the New Vibes with Miss Pretty J and yours truly, Dapper D. And our topic was Let's Talk Education and Success instead of outfits and shoes, and different ways that we can be involved and engaged in our children's education so that they can graduate and be successful.
True.
Got that tune there?
Shakira, 100% right. You know what I mean?
Got that tune
there? Yeah. I got this tune right here. From the Kimani Mali from the Mali family, and this one is entitled "The Best Thing." So be the best thing in your kid's life. Be the best thing in your kid's life. It's not up to the teacher, the school bus driver, the soccer coach, the football coach, the basketball coach, the softball.
It starts with you first.
Right at home. All right, guys?
You're a fairy tale in real life, baby. And I'm never gonna let you go. drive my love life crazy.
Which Marley?
You're the star of my show. Girl, you're the best thing I know. Yeah. Every part of you does me so. Yeah. The very, very best thing I know. Yeah. I feel you in my heart and my soul. Yeah. You're a fairy tale in real life. I'm lost for words. Baby, you're a masterpiece. I fell in love with you at first sight. And I won't let go. To my heart, you hold the master key. Girl, you're the best thing I know. Yeah.
Never heard this one before?
Every part of you does me so. Yeah.
Well, if you are a Kimani Marley fan, then this one is one you can definitely dedicate to your special someone. You know what I mean? I've been listening to this one for a lot since the other day, mommy. I gotta say, yeah.
Hey, Carlene.
Carlene, what's up? What's up, my old time high school classmate? Big up yourself, big up yourself. Happy belated birthday! I know you celebrated a birthday in July. Big up to yourself.
She's a Leo too.
Yeah. Late part of August.
All right.
Coming into August.
Well, happy
Shakira,
belated.
thank you very much. That's my hometown on the check-in Vineyard St. Elizabeth. Big up to everybody down there. You know what I mean? It's all about the new vibe show. Vibes, the new vibe show. The good, the bad, and the sexy. With yours truly, Miss Pretty J and Dapper D. Don't forget, guys, to like, share, and comment. You know what I mean? Claudette James, you love this song. Thank you very much. Thank you guys very much. All the courtesy of Kimani Marley.
Yes, on the second Tuesday of every month, the Arts Garage, located at 94 Northeast 2nd Avenue in Delray Beach, have an event called the Arts Open Mic Night. That's hosted by Kyle Holder of Smooth Bounce Entertainment from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Any poetry, rap, songs, etc. It's free for the performers and a small fee for the patrons of $5. So that's the Arts Garage there in Delray Beach, located at 94 Northeast 2nd Avenue. So, you know, anybody that
they like
doing
art.
a song or
whatever the
a
art
rap,
performing art,
poetry.
Definitely, that's where they need to be.
Yeah, whatever you have, you can just check them out on every
Carlene,
second Tuesday.
You are very much welcome, my dear.
Thank you,
much
Carlene.
welcome. August the 17th, guys. Grown Man Move Table Talk. I like that one. Grown Man Moves Table Talk. And this one hosted by House of Lovillionaires. So you got to understand that they're not millionaires. They are rich in love. So they're Lovillionaires. All right. And that's what the Lovillionaires and Avell Entertainment Photography from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., guys. And this is going down at 2831 Avenue S, and this is in Rivera Beach, Florida. Definitely check that one out. This event is built around calling on the brotherhood to rise up and support our men. And this is something that has not been happening for a while now, where men are not being supported as they are supposed to. We are getting the support, but not from the vast majority. Do not kill your brothers. Build your brothers. It doesn't matter.
Yes,
encourage them.
Most definitely.
Don't discourage them. Please. We need this. You got to understand, there are things that I can't say it right now. It's not derogatory, it's not rude, but due to you know what I mean, rights and certain things, I really can't say it right here right now. But we already see what the world is doing. We see what's going on. So do not subject your brother further into the demolition of our race, because you got to understand that reproduction starts with the man and the woman, or the woman and the man, any way you put it. So if our brothers are dying and going to jail and you know being condemned, then how are we going to multiply? It means that we're not going to increase but decrease as far as population in the world. So we have to be wise, be smart about what we're doing out here. Please, guys. All right?
Again, that is August 17th, Grown Man Moves Table Talk, hosted by the House of Lovillionaires and Vail Entertainment Photography from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at 2831 Avenue S in Rivera Beach. This event is built, like Dap said, around calling on the brotherhood to rise up in support of the men of our brothers. And also on the 17th, there's a free first-time home buyers workshop. For questions or any concerns, you can contact Paige Hales at 561-541-6023. You must register at bit.ly/FTHB-seminar August 19th. And that is a free first-time home buyers workshop. And for any questions or concerns, even if it's in reference to registration, please call Paige Hales at 561-541-6023. You must register.
All right, guys. And this Saturday, don't forget, this Saturday the 17th inside a Blue Mountain Cafe, guys. That's on 441 right across from the Lauderhill Mall. My brother DJ Goldfinger from Grenade Sound and Firehouse from Skytopper Sound will be celebrating in conjunction their birthday bash going down right there at Blue Mountain. Music's gonna be by King Millennium Sound, Grenade Sound, Skytopper Sound, Danger Kid, many more selector. It's a selector party, so you know when you hear 3-4 DJs, you know you're gonna see all the DJs in the biz.
And where is that again, Dap?
That's going on at Blue Mountain Restaurant and Lounge. That's across the street from the Lauderhill Mall, right next to Lalo's.
Okay, gotcha.
Trini spot right there.
All right.
And August 22nd, y'all know that's my birthday, but August 24th, guys, at Gideon HQ. Come celebrate with me. You know what I mean? And then that's me and Miguel from Good Times Fish Fry. Shout out to Good Times Fish Fry.
Good Times.
Tasha and everybody over there. You know what I mean?
Wednesday and Friday.
That's going down August 24th, guys. You know what I mean? Music by Grenade Sound, Ross Lee, my brother Bloodline, and of course my brother Terror. So you guys know you guys will see Firehouse in the building representing Skytopper Sound, and my brother Goldfinger will be there representing Grenade Sound. We all celebrating a birthday in the month of August.
It's gonna be a hot night.
It's a Lions Out. You know what I mean? The party's called Lions Order.
Lions Order.
Lions Order. So that should say everything right there.
And shout out to Daisy Custom Events. She's gonna come and hook some things up for us for Dap's birthday party.
That's what I'm talking. Shout out to Daisy.
Shout out to Daisy.
I can't wait to see the decorations. No lie, I'm anticipating it right now.
Shout out to her.
Waiting.
We got her on board to get that done and completed for
guys.
Dap.
Definitely hit us up if you have a party, an event, whatever, and you need decorations. We can definitely get Daisy on the double to make your event, your hall, banquet room, whatever it is, looks amazing. All right, guys?
Definitely reasonable, and she travels.
That's what we're talking about.
She's located in West Palm Beach, and she will be down to Gideon to hook it up
on the 24th. All right,
on the
guys?
24th.
Definitely.
And guys, also the dental place located at 6738 West Sunrise Boulevard in Plantation. They're running a special for the entire month of August and placing dental implants for an all-time low introductory price. For more information, call 954-792-1857 or visit the website at www.dentalplaceforyou.com. Again, the dental place located at 6738 West Sunrise Boulevard, Plantation, Florida, running an August special. And they're placing dental implants for an all-time low introductory price. So for more information, call 954-792-1857 and website address is www.dentalplaceforyou.com.
Thomas Brown, shout out to yourself, my brother. Big up all the way out there in Boston, Massachusetts.
Hey, guys,
Thomas. Stephanie Bolt, what's up, Steph? How's everything going? Steph's Catering Kitchen, don't forget. But Saturday, August the 17th, guys, this Saturday also going down. Professor Nuts will be at the Lobster House located at 7529 West Oakland Park Boulevard in Lauderhill, and the admission is going to be $20. Wow, Professor Nuts got to be in town on a day when I got like 3 events going on. That's one of my
he'll be
favorite
at the
artists
House
from back in the days. In the Bus and Bad Boy Jimmy and all these songs. If you want to hear them live, guys, this Saturday the 17th at the Lobster House located at 7529 West Oakland Park Boulevard in Lauderhill. Admission is only $20. Guys, go check him out. Original legend.
And August 17th, again, Marcus Garvey Roots and Extravaganza will be held at Lauderdale Lakes Educational Cultural Center, located at 3580 West Oakland Park. This event is from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. and it is free admission. Again, this is the Marcus Garvey Roots and Extravaganza, held the 17th from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. at 3580 West Oakland Park Boulevard, and that admission is free.
Guys, all right. This is the show that I know everybody is listening and looking out for, Mama. Barry's Hammond Live. Yes. Barry's Hammond Live, guys, and it's going out at Art Renee Theater located at the Broward Center for Performing Arts. And this show, guys, August 25th. That's the Sunday after my party. The show starts at 7:30 p.m. For tickets and info, guys, go to browardcenter.org or Ticketmaster group sales and at the Broward Center Auto Nation box office. Check them out. Get your tickets.
And I gotta tell them that those tickets run from $25 to $125.
So if you want to be up close with Father Barry's and touch your hand, $25. You know when Barry says sing what's that one that I like? There's this one where he talk about the guys around the way and nobody, and if they never call you sweetness, and if they never call you niceness, sugar dumpling. You know what I mean? So ladies, if you want Barris to touch your hand while he's singing that one,
give that little 125.
That's where you gotta be, guys. Broward Center for Performing Arts on the 25th.
And you know they also can purchase a ticket by phone at 954-462-0222.
All right,
again,
guys.
you can purchase it by phone at 954-462-0222.
I just hope you guys got that
from
one.
From $25 to $125.
So you know you can pay your $25 and sit in the back and say
that's on the 25th.
But if you want to be up front when he's doing songs like What One Dance Can Do and No Say Goodbyes and I Feel Good, drop that 125. You're gonna be right there in the front row VIP section. You know what I mean? That's what it is, guys. Barry's having a concert. Real Jamaican legend. One of the greatest to ever do it.
I love him.
25th of the month.
Yes, that's where
starting at 7:30. Broward Center for Performing Arts, guys.
So
get there.
What kind of entertainment are we having for this birthday bash?
For my birthday bash?
Yes, for your birthday bash. So we got Lion's Order. So who do we have?
I want to give y'all a sneak peek, right?
Order for Lion's Order. What do you got for us?
Two of the DJs are straight Leos. All right, that's gonna be Goldfinger and Firehouse. That's Sky Tapper Sound and Grenade Sound. I got my brother from all the way uptown Kingston representing Bloodline Movements. That's my brother Frost Trey. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I got my brother Ross Lee coming through to give y'all a piece of strength. You know what I mean? But wait, guys, that's not it.
I know you got a special guest.
I got a special guest DJ, which I'm gonna leave as a surprise for you guys.
Yes, leave it as a surprise
until next week. But
hey,
all
Rajay.
of my fans and all my people out there that always hear me playing the No Time or the Battlefield, just remember that Stonewall will be performing live at my birthday bash August 24th at Gideon HQ. That's 748 Northwest 22nd Road in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Okay, we're not gonna give it all to them now. They gotta get
gotta save some, right?
We need you guys to get
you
there.
Never know. DJ Rajay might be in the building.
Adapt's birthday party.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying, guys. You never know.
Get there,
DJ
guys.
Juki
This
might
party
be in
is
the building.
held on the 24th. Party time starts at what time? Hey, Otto, how are you?
Guys, for those who is worrying about what time the party is over, this club does not close until 7 a.m. in the morning.
We're gonna start about 10.
So,
what are we starting about 10 p.m.?
Yeah, doors open at 9. Party kicks off 10.
Yes.
Get in there. Get in
this is
early.
August 24th.
So,
yes. Please take your naps early that day. Get your naps out of the way.
I was gonna
take your nap,
guys.
You're gonna need a nap.
Trust me, it's gonna be one you don't want to miss.
Yes.
You know why? Because it is based around entertainment and joy.
Man, that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful
thing. You know what I mean? That's
thing.
why I chose my DJs wisely.
Beautiful
and
thing.
My guest DJs and my art. That ain't the only artist gonna be performing. Cause I got a female artist that's gonna be coming
I really
through.
wanted you to just brush him a little bit
I got
about
a female artist that's gonna be coming through.
You know, don't give it all to him, Dab. Don't give it all
her
to
new
him.
single.
We gotta save some, Dab. Don't tell him. Don't tell it all. You guys just get
August
there
24th, guys.
August
Get there.
24th.
Gideon HQ.
Lions Order at
Yes,
Gideon's
sir.
HQ. I want to share something with you. We have a business owner in the Fort Lauderdale area here named Stephen Smith.
Black business owner.
Black business owner, yes. He owns the Vegan Fine Foods that's located downtown, 330 Southwest 2nd Street in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. There's a grocery store and a market, a cafe, and there's also a health and beauty component store. It's all like a one-stop shop. Now, get this. The majority, he's strictly vegan. The majority of his business are from non-vegan eaters. He's only been open for 17 months and has brought in an impressive 1.2 in 17 months.
1.2 million.
Oh, okay. He's at the point now where he can franchise this vegan store in other cities.
My brothers and sisters, all I have to say is you are limited by yourself.
Absolutely.
You are margined by yourself, your thoughts, your belief in you.
And he's surprised. He's so surprised himself how amazing the business has done in just 17 months. I mean,
he did it. I did it. Mama
we
J
all did it.
All
Absolutely.
I'm saying, guys, is you can do it too.
Stick together.
I grew up
Support.
listening to Ron Machette on the radio, hoping one day I'll be the guy behind that speaker that nobody can see.
Absolutely. So I'm just sharing this with you guys.
And his name again?
His name is Steve Smith.
Steve Smith, guys, downtown Fort Lauderdale.
Yes,
go
downtown
check out his
Fort Lauderdale, and I just want them
supermarket.
to see, to check him out, check this brother out, and like he said, 70% of his business comes from non-vegan eaters.
Non-vegan
and this
eaters.
is a brother named Stephen Smith, and the store is downtown in Fort Lauderdale on 330 Southwest 2nd. What's that? 2nd Street or 2nd Avenue there? That 2nd Street.
2nd Street.
Check him out. Go and support this brother.
So, check this out, right, guys?
Yes.
His supermarket stocks more than 4,000 products.
And it's not just a supermarket. It's a cafe.
A cafe.
And a health and beauty.
Health and beauty.
Place where you can.
And a supermarket.
And a supermarket.
So
one
cafe,
stop shop.
health and beauty.
Right.
And a supermarket. So you can go into shop.
And this is what
feel
we
a little bit
we
hungry.
support.
You step in the cafe.
Absolutely.
You grab a little something.
When
on your way out, you might
brothers
get
and sisters.
a naturally made vegan hair product or
yes.
a lotion or something
for your skin.
And it's amazing.
Go and eat vegan. You can go and drink vegan. It's a cafe. It's a supermarket, and it's a health and beauty.
After 17 months,
17 months.
3,500 customers, of whom around 70% are not vegan.
Not vegan.
Now that he has grown in leaps, oh my Lord.
You see, this is what we can do as black business owners if we just help each other. Don't stop. Put your best foot forward and keep it going, because I'm sure somebody told him he was crazy. I'm sure someone. Now look, in 17 months, he can take his business and that business can be franchised.
If you are interested, just know that franchise options include the entire vegan fine foods market, vegan fine cafe, and the vegan fine body health and beauty product line.
Because some people may just be interested in the health and beauty store. You could franchise maybe just the cafe, or you can do all three. It would be available to you. But he's got himself to the point where that's how he can give back. He'll have those opportunities available to you, and you.
Listen,
if you're interested.
And I'm not trying to knock any store or anybody.
Right.
The Walton family that owns Walmart And you can go in Walmart and there's a Subway in Walmart.
Yeah.
There's a nail salon, a glasses store.
Those are franchise.
You understand where it's coming from? Now, this is a independent black owner who started this. All right, and from what this article is saying, Mom, I'm just glancing through it real quick.
Yes.
And it's telling me that Vegan Fine Foods was created to provide a one-stop shop for vegan and plant-based products, as well as in-house cafe. The flagship store opened in Fort Lauderdale, March 2018. Fine Foods Cafe launched in the month of August.
That's why I want to. That's why I found it necessary
to talk about
for me to talk about this.
You are 100% right,
because he just opened this up 17 months ago. August actually is when he opened up the first store. We're just in the middle of August.
Yep. Wow.
So, and I'm sure there were some people around him that
doing his business from wherever he was doing it, home, out his car, until he got enough where he could open his own store. And after 17 months of doing his business, guys, 1.2 million.
Yeah.
Okay, over 35,000 regular customers.
Non-vegan eaters. People like Dap and I is who kept
That's who was shopping at his store.
Open. Now, you see, he's a vegan store. And 70% of his customers, non-vegan
guys, if you're ever
so you can do it. You can do it. You can do it and you can do it.
Yep.
We all can do it. I really wanted to share that to say, continue.
I respect you, my brother.
If you have a dream that you're working on, something that you want to do it. Continue to do it. Put your best foot forward and do that.
Yep.
Let all those people around you
believe
tell
in you because only you can margin you.
Don't listen to them.
You're the only person that can limit you.
That's it.
All right. I'm sure he had friends that told him.
But you know what?
Those
same friends are probably not even around him now.
I'm sure he got friends that was like, Steven, what you talk about? Don't waste your money. But guess what? He didn't believe in that. He believed in Steven. And know that only Steven could stop Steven. And I'm sure now these friends are looking back saying, wow.
And guess what?
Yeah, I remember when Steven had an idea.
Travel
from
West Palm, from Port St. Lucie, from Miami to come to his store
just to get to his store. And I'm sure his health and beauty products are booming for the fact that now people are now realizing that it's better to use these natural products on your skin to soak into your pores instead of using all these stuffs filled with chemicals.
So check him out, guys. Check him out.
That you're buying from a person that is not contributing to nothing.
It's a vegan store right here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. A black business owner named Steven Smith.
I tip my hat to you, sir.
And it's Vegan Fine Foods. Please go check him out. It's 330 Southwest 2nd Street in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Check him out.
Brother.
Go look him up. Google it. Find it and read about it because hats off to him for that. And that's why I say if you have those dreams, go for it.
And he is a simple guy. I just want y'all to know.
Yeah.
All right. Steven was born and raised in New York City metro area in the the 5-borough state. Began his career as an engineer on corporate giants Pepsi. So he worked for Pepsi and Protector and Gamble.
Wonderful article.
Before completing an MBA and a PhD.
He suffered illnesses and oh my God, you got to just read up on his brother.
This guy, conducted business courses on multiple states.
I think he suffered diabetes, high blood pressure, just some illnesses along, had bad health.
But all these things helped him to
where he's at today.
Making a better choice of using natural products instead of chemical-based products to make himself better. And before starting his business, he traveled the world just to learn about different natural stuffs. He went to Puerto Rico, Jamaica, Brazil, Thailand, Singapore, South Portuguese.
Wonderful article.
He did it all. He went out there in the world and learned about what he wanted to do, and now, guys,
made it happen. An
amazing business that is now going into franchise.
Yes. After 17
going into franchise.
Do you know how many businesses have been in business for years and cannot be franchised? He's only been in business for 17
1 year
months.
and 5 months, and he is ready
able to
franchise.
So I just wanted to share that with you.
Wow.
Guys, we got about 2 minutes, and Dap and I are going to give you our closing thoughts. This is our Let's Talk Tuesday edition of the New Vibes with Miss Pretty J and Dapper D, and our topic was Let's Talk Education and Success
instead of the outfits
and the shoes, and ways that parent can be involved and get engaged with their children.
You want to go, Ma? You want me to go?
Sure. I just want to say about parent involvement and parent engagement. Like I was saying before, those are two different things. Oops. Parent involvement is when parents participate in school events or activities and teachers provide learning resources or information about their students' grades. Okay. And parent engagement is when teachers hold the primary responsibility to set an educational goal, and they relate it to the parent, and not as a partner but as an advisor to guide them to support their children in the academic learning. So parent involvement meaning you're there, you're involved, you're going to the parent meetings, you're this or that, and engagement is you're being a part of it. So parent engagements happens when the teachers involve the parents in school meetings or in events, volunteer their support at home and at school, and in this way they make a commitment. Parents can commit to prioritizing the child's educational goals, and teachers commit to listening and providing a space for the collaboration with the parents.
But of course, guys, and don't forget, children with engaged parents are more likely to earn higher grades or test scores, graduate high school, attend post-secondary education, develop self-confidence and motivation in the classroom, have better social skills in and outside of the classroom, better classroom behavior. These are also less likely to have low self-esteem, need redirection in the classroom, develops behavioral issues. So just understand that being involved in your kids' lives helps. This is the New Vibe Show, guys, with yours truly, Miss Pretty J and Dapper D, the good, the bad, and the sexy. Check us out tomorrow night again at 8 o'clock, and it's from 8 to 10. All right? Where we talk about the hot topics, the real topics, the one that nobody wants to talk about. Why? Because somebody needs to, and that's why we're here.
And remember, go get engaged and go get involved.
And this is all on Flexx FM, guys. And at Flexx FM, we are here to inspire, empower, and entertain. All right?
You.
Future Mango Habanero.
Thanks, guys, for tuning in, liking, sharing, tagging, and I know you may press replay for the ones that didn't get a chance to watch it. So thank you also for pressing replay. I guess this is our Let's Talk Tuesday edition. So we're out.
See y'all tomorrow night, guys.
And remember, go share this information. Go share.
I just want to say, if you're driving, drive safe, walk safe, take the bus safe. If you got to get wherever you're going. If you're getting on the airplane, make sure the pilot is sober. You know what I mean? Make sure the captain of the ship is good.
Oh my God.
All right, guys, until tomorrow night.
We'll see you right back here at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m.
When the rest of me is down.
Why advertise with Flexx FM?
Advertising on Flexx FM radio brings the community to your doorstep.
Your commercial is professionally produced. We offer competitive rates and our own flexible payment plans.
Do you want the word out about your new established business?
And create dedicated customers? Then advertise on Flexx FM radio.
Advertising with Flexx FM radio should be your next call.
Call 954-729-2082.
That's 954-729-2082. Or email us at flexfm@gmail.com. That's FLEXXFM@gmail.com. Flexx FM.
Radio at its best. Don't hesitate.